The sun warms the flat rock I'm laying on. Below me is a valley of trees, and to the right, to the left, all around me are pines. And then the Colorado Rockies on my way up to Estes. I climbed up a waterfall. I went a little further. I'm now resting on a ledge. I have rocks and boulders to my back. I have trees all around me. There's snow in the shadows. The sky is blue. The sun is warm. There's not a cloud in the sky.
Do you hear anything around you?
I hear the wind. And I feel the wind. I hear birds. I hear the trees.
Is there any smell?
And the smell of snow melting, and the smell of the pines, and the smell of the warm rocks, the smell of the clean air.
You have no worries in a place like that. It's peaceful. There's no worries and no problems. Just peace and quiet. Now take a deep breath in and enjoy the fresh air. Exhale and relax. Can you see the sky from where you are?
Yes.
As you look up at the sky, picture a fluffy cloud coming into view. I'm going to ask you to do something. It may sound strange. I would like for you to float up to that cloud and sit on it. You don't have to worry. It will support you, just like magic. What would it feel like to sit on a cloud?
Wet.
Some people think it feels like a comfortable chair of cotton, but it will hold you like magic. It's very comfortable, isn't it?
Yes.
Lay back on that cloud. Allow it to absorb all your weight. It's such a beautiful, wonderful feeling. It's like you don't have any weight at all. You can become one with that beautiful cloud. If you lay back on the cloud, allow it to absorb all your weight if you want to. You can wrap up in the cloud. You can snuggle down in the cloud. It's such a beautiful, comfortable, safe feeling. It's almost as though you don't have a body. As you become one with that beautiful, soft, comfortable, safe cloud. And this cloud is floating through the air, and it's carrying you with it, soft and protected, drifting and floating, floating and drifting. And this cloud drifts over the land and over the valleys and over the mountains. It even floats over the ocean if you want it to, and it's carrying you with it, soft, protected, comfortable, and safe, drifting and floating, floating and drifting over the land, over the valleys, protected and safe. And this cloud is magic, because not only can it carry you over the land and over the valleys, it can carry you back and back and back in time and space to another time, another place, where there's information we would like to find to help you in the very best way we can. The cloud is moving, and it's carrying you back and back and back. We're looking for the most appropriate time and place to stop, look, and experience the most appropriate time and place to stop and examine and look at. Now the cloud is slowing down. It's stopping at the most appropriate time and place. Now that the cloud has stopped at the most appropriate time and place, I would like for you to drift off the cloud, back down, down, down to the surface. It will not be sudden. It will be a gentle drifting down, back down to the surface. As you're drifting down to the surface, tell me the very first thing you see around you.
Black mud.
As you look around and you see the black mud, what else can you see around you?
I see an old house, an old stone house with a thatch roof. And that thatch roof is yellow. It's made of straw. There's a simple wooden doorway, a simple window, a pig pen in the back, and green fields around.
Okay. Now, can you see your hands in front of you?
Yes.
Okay. What is it that you are doing with the mud?
I'm using my hands to move the mud somehow. My fingernails are dirty. There's mud all over my hands, well past my wrists.
Okay. So, I would like for you to describe yourself. Do you feel like you're young or old?
I feel like I am approximately the age I am now.
Okay. Do you feel male or female?
Male.
Okay. Look at your skin, not your nails. What color is your skin?
It's pale white.
Okay. Do you feel healthy?
As healthy as I can be.
Okay. So, are you carrying anything? Besides for the mud, look around. Tell me what you are doing with the mud and tools that you are using.
I have to plow. I have a hand plow. I don't have anything to pull the plow, so I'm doing it by myself. And I have a wagon of seeds, so I must be planting them in a field.
Okay. I would like for you to go to the place where you live. Look at it from the outside. As you look at it, describe it to me.
I live in that same house.
Okay. I would like for you to go into that house. And as you enter, tell me what's inside. Describe it to me.
So there is a old wooden table with bench chairs next to some windows. There is a There's a small kitchen area, space for a fireplace and a pot. And further back in the house is the stairway leading up to the bedchamber above. The floor is it's stone. It's dirty stone. There's a lot of dirt. There's a lot of dust. It's not a clean house. It's a very dirty house. I'm barefoot. I don't wash my feet. Don't wash myself at all. As far as I can tell, it's just me in that house. There's nobody else. There's nobody else in the house right now.
Did you build your house?
I inherited the house.
So as you look around the house, can you look out the back? Tell me what is in the back.
In the back, there's a wooden fence that so there's a back exit to the house. And that back exit steps out into a fenced off area where there are pigs. There are 3 pigs. They're all rolling around in the mud. And past that is just green hills, green unbothered hills. And there's a forest, a grove. There's a grove, and a forest just past that. And there are other houses, not necessarily close, but they're nearby enough for me to see them.
Okay. Well, it's dinner time. Can you tell me what it is you're having for dinner?
For dinner, it's simple. I'm not a cook, but I have bread, and I have potatoes, and I have carrots, and I don't have running water, so I'll just eat them as they are. The bread and the carrots and the potatoes.
Is anybody there with you?
There was at one point, but now it's just me.
What is it that you do with your time?
I farm. I tend to the pigs. I have to sow my own field since I don't have an animal that can help me with that. I spend most of my time doing that in preparation for the winter.
Do you make money doing that?
I make enough produce to trade. I raise those pigs. I sell those pigs, so I can buy more grain. So I'm not rich by any means, but I'm able to live comfortably.
Okay. Let's move forward to an important day. Let's leave that scene and let's move forward to an important day. A day you consider to be important. We have now moved forward to an important day. What is happening?
There is a woman with she has a white headdress on and a simple apron on. And she's just standing there, not really doing anything.
Can you observe yourself? What are you wearing?
I'm wearing these dirty, leathery work pants. No feet, no shoes. A dirty t-shirt. And I'm wearing one of those leather caps.
Okay. Approach the woman and look into her eyes. Is it anybody you recognize?
I recognize Madison Applehans. I recognize her eyes.
Okay. What are you celebrating? Why is this day important?
She brought me something. Something of great value.
What did she bring you?
She brought me a cow. Baby cow. A young cow.
And where does this person stay? The female.
This person stays in the village. She stays closer to she stays close to her family. She stays at an inn. She lives above the inn, but she works at the inn.
Okay. Let's move forward to the day of another important day in the life that we're viewing. Let's move forward to another important day. A day you consider to be important. We have now moved forward to another important day. What do you see?
And I see myself dying.
Is anybody there with you?
No.
How are you dying?
I'm old. I'm weak. I don't have the strength to move. So I lay there with dirt under my fingernails and broken teeth and no strength left in my body.
And where is it that you're laying?
In my own bed. My own straw bed. Right under the roof of my house.
You may be an observer. So whatever is going to happen is happen. You won't have any physical sensations, and you are on the other side of it. From that perspective, you can look back at the entire life. Every life has a lesson and a purpose. What did you learn from that life?
Be grateful for what you have.
Let's move back to another time, another space. We're going to go back and back and back to another time, another space. Let's examine another life. Back and back and back. We have now arrived to another time, another space. An appropriate time, an appropriate place. Tell me, what's the first thing that you notice around you?
The jungle.
Okay. Do you have a body?
Yes.
Okay. Tell me more about your body.
Very primitive. Monkey.
Okay. Do you have hair?
Yes.
Do you feel male or female?
Neither.
Okay. Do you feel young or old?
Yeah.
Do you feel healthy?
Very.
Tell me more about the jungle. What does it look like? What do you do?
It's dense. It's thick. It's alive. It's heavy. The bugs are larger. The predators are larger. There's more danger. I spend my life surviving. Surviving in the jungle.
Are you carrying anything?
No, I use my hands for climbing.
What is it that you're doing right now?
I'm on the floor of the jungle. I'm looking at tracks.
What kind of tracks?
They look like shoe treads. Looking at shoe tread tracks. And they're deep in the mud. They're moving through the underbrush, and I'm just examining them right now.
Go ahead and follow them. Where is it that they lead?
They lead me into a den of sorts that is under a fallen tree. I'm in a kind of clearing. There's not as many tall trees covering the canopy, so I can see the sky above me. And there's just this one great fallen tree, and the shoe prints lead up to a burrow underneath this log. And there's moss all over the top of the tree, and there are mushrooms growing on the sides, and it looks like the tree was chopped down. It was chopped down a long time ago.
Okay. I'd like for you to go to the place where you live. Look at it from the outside and tell me about it.
I have a nest, like a massive bird nest of sorts, up in a tree, and my family's there. Family of 5 monkeys, and we all just it is being supported by several branches, and there are many other nests around the one tree that we're in. It's close up to the top of it's closer up to the top of that tree.
Okay. And you said that there's 5 of you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, it's dinner time. What is it that you're eating?
So the 5 of us come back together at the end of the day, and we pile everything that we found, from bugs and berries and mushrooms and anything else that we could find, and we eat that
Together. Okay. So what is it that you do with your time?
I hunt, I gather, I play with my brothers and sisters and my friends. And that's pretty much it. There's no immediate danger that we have to worry about right now. So we're happy. We're happy because we're safe.
Okay. Let's move ahead to an important day. Let's leave that scene and let's move ahead to an important day. A day you consider to be important. We have now moved forward to an important day. What is it that you see?
I see this massive leopard standing over one of my dead brothers. I have a rock in my hand. I'm about to throw it at this massive leopard, and he's got a bloody snout. He's got bloody claws, and he's digging through my brother right now.
Do you throw the rock at him?
I contemplate it. I'm about to, but I don't, because I can't outrun that thing. It's better for me to run away.
And do you run away?
I have to.
Okay. Let's go forward to the day of the death and the lifetime we're watching. You can be an observer. But what is happening?
This monkey is swinging through trees. He's got a baby in his arms. It's his baby, and he's swinging one-handed. And he swings, and he grabs the vine breaks off, and he starts tumbling down and down and down through the canopy. And so he holds the baby to his chest and breaks the fall of his neck.
So is that how you died? Breaking your neck? Falling?
Mm-hmm. That's how I died.
Okay. You will not have any physical sensations. Whatever has happened has already happened, and you're on the other side of it. From that perspective, you can look back at the entire life and view it. Every life has a lesson and a purpose. What did you learn from that life?
The appreciation and the value of family. Family holds a special place in my heart. Always has.
Let's drift away from that life. We're drifting and floating away from the life, leaving the man and the monkey there to continue on their journey. They will find peace. They will find what they're meant to find. We're leaving them to continue on their path. Now I ask all the consciousness and personality of Donavan to once again return to the body and fully integrate back into the body. Imagine a river of white crystal energy. Imagine it runs from the heavens above all the way to your head, down to your toe. Imagine it moving through your body, down the center, allowing you to receive messages from higher power. You're still connected to the present, but allow the higher power to speak through you. May I speak with Donovan's subconscious?
Yes.
I respect the power of the subconsciousness because I know the subconsciousness takes care of Donovan's body and does a very good job of it. I also know that the subconscious has the records of everything that has ever happened to Donavan in this lifetime and all other lifetimes that they have lived. So I respect the power of the subconsciousness, and I always ask permission to speak to it and ask questions. I know the subconscious could have brought forth many different lifetimes for Donavan to see today. Why did you choose the lifetime of the farmer?
Because it was important.
And why is it important?
Because unfortunately, sometimes you have to live a life alone.
Why did you choose the lifetime of the monkey?
To understand it's not always that way.
Can I ask the subconsciousness to do a body scan of Donavan?
What are you looking for?
Just scan his body and see if you can find any anomalies or anything out of place. Can you tell me how you're scanning?
A physical sensation, like searching the hardware from head to foot.
Will you tell me what you find?
There's heaviness in my heart.
Why is there heaviness in his heart?
Because I have to let go.
What does he have to let go of?
The wrong that he's done. The wrong that others have done. The guilt, the shame. All that must be let go. Let go.
And how will he be able to do that?
It's unclear.
Okay. Is it something you can help assist with?
As best I can.
Okay. And what is it that you'll be doing to assist?
Allowing him to surrender.
And what does that do for his heart?
It opens it like a flower. Opens it so that it's no longer sheltered. So that things can't be looked at. That things can't be removed.
Will you continue scanning while you're working on that?
Yes. That's linked to a sexual organ.
Okay.
A blockage.
Why is it blocked?
Misuse.
Can you help restore that?
I've tried. There are deep trenches of feeling and deep walls, high walls, protection of containing that energy, of trapping that energy. Of shame, of shame. He's not proud.
What can be done to help release that? Or to change that?
He needs to accept it. He needs to accept himself as the way he is, but he's had trouble with that.
And why does he have trouble with that?
Because he believes it won't work.
So what should he tell himself or do for himself?
He's told himself that he loves himself no matter what, but he doesn't believe it. That's the thing.
So he needs to believe it whenever he tells himself?
He needs to believe in himself. He doesn't.
And if he's able to do that, will that change the trenches?
No. But he'll help get past those walls. It's not gonna solve it. It's not gonna cure it. There must be something deeper.
Can you look and see if there's something that you can do?
I want to.
Does he want it healed?
Very much so.
Can you bring in crystal energy to the area and help to heal it?
Yes.
What kind of crystal energy are you bringing in?
Pure white light.
And how will this help it?
In hopes that it'll wash everything away. Start over. Start new.
While you're bringing in energy to those areas, can I ask other questions?
Yes.
Donavan has done a past life regression before, where he's seen his brother as a king and then turn into a dragon. What was this past life about?
It's the past life where he met his brother.
Did they have an agreement?
They had a bond.
What was his role in their relationship?
Humor. Good company.
How did his brother transform from a king to a dragon?
Magic.
Did Donavan supply the magic?
Magic is inherent in everyone who knows how to use it.
So they both knew how to use it?
Yes. 2 different bloodlines. 2 different kinds of magic.
How was the brother's magic different?
It was fully used. He used it to the extent that he could. And Donavan used his for humor. But he could have done more.
How could he have done more?
That's uncertain.
Okay. How's the body scan going?
Well, the body has to use the restroom.
Okay.